Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you? I hope you are enjoying the best of health. I welcome you in my class, that is English for grade 2. We are learning Unit 16. Its title is A Delightful Day. My dear fellow teachers, this lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation and worksheet links are given. You may click it, download it, follow it as it is or modify it for your convenience. I'm going to deliver my lecture according to this lesson plan. Yes, my dear students, today under the title of writing, we are going to learn about rebus, a rebus story. Before this, in your English for grade 1, I have taught you how to write a rebus story. I hope you remember. If not, you may watch this video lecture again because we are going to learn further to replace rebus with words to complete a given story. Use pictures or rebus in text to increase understanding. These are our today's SLOs. Let's start with the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah mentions in Quran, Surah Al-Zuriyat, verse 55, and remind, for indeed the reminder benefits the believers. Yes, my dear students, what this beautiful verse is telling us, subhanallah, beta Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning remind, means whenever you are done with something, keep revising it so that you should not forget the important things, right? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is listening everything. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is watching us all the time. Whatever we say, whatever we do, it's being written, and we have to stand in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for each and everything, whatever we said or did, etc., etc. Right? And beta, this is one of the basic rule for learning. Whatever we learned, we should keep revising it so that we should not forget it, one thing. And secondly, we can do it in a better way, in a better way. In grade 1, we have learnt about rebus. Now we are going to do it again in grade 2 so that we can do it in a better way, right? So now you tell me, what is a rebus story? And say some naming words from the picture on your book, page number 119. Pause the video, answer these questions to your teacher, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, I hope you could answer correctly that a rebus story is a very short story that uses words and pictures. There are words and pictures both that stand for words. So words are there and also pictures. Instead of mentioning words, there are a few pictures. It is, how does it look? A rebus story is a story or puzzle that uses pictures or symbols in place of words to help the reader comprehend the story, like this. Now you see there are few words and few pictures. So instead of like on the place of the picture, you will put words and it will become a story. It will become whatever the text missing is, it will complete it. So how do we say it? Baba. What is this? Black sheep. Have you any? Wool. This is wool. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. Baba, black sheep. Have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. You see now, instead of writing these words, pictures are given and we read these pictures in words. It becomes a rebus story, right? This is how we read it and this is how we can write it as well, right? So inshallah, we'll practice it today. Now, I ask you to name these pictures. I hope you could name many of them, and their names are given in this word bank as well. You could have taken help from here. So let's move further and we are going to enjoy a beautiful activity. What is that? Your teacher will show students a story with blanks and pictures and ask them to fill the blanks and complete story with appropriate words. So teacher, you can take a rebus story, show it to students and let them practice. I brought a sample for you. Even you can follow it. Okay. So this is how pictures are there. So let's see how do you complete this rebus story. Pause the video, enjoy the activity and then come back. Yes, my dear children, all of you could do it. You see, An old lady loses her black bag. She asks a little girl to help her find it. The little girl looks under the bench where old lady sits. Then she looks behind the tall tree. She also looks inside the dirty bin. Finally, she finds it near the big plant pot. This is how we complete this story. So this is the oral practice. Now, my dear children, the way we said words in place of the pictures, likewise, we can write words to replace these pictures. And how do we do it? This is what we're going to practice in your book. All of you, open your book on page number 119. So blank is given and a picture is there. And you can take a word from this word bank to replace this picture and write its name over here. Right? This is how you're going to complete it. So pause the video, complete this task in your book, and then come back. Yes, my dear children, are you done with it? Good, you are smart. Now it's time for your homework. You will practice another rebus story at home. And here is a worksheet, my dear fellow teachers. This worksheet, lesson plan, PowerPoint presentation links are given. You may click it, download it, and kindly provide a printed worksheet to students for practice. And my dear children, this is another rebus story, and you know how to complete it. Word bank is given. You may take help from it. Okay, so what we have learned today, we learned to replace rebus with words to complete a given story and use pictures or rebus in text to increase understanding. Are we done with it? Yes. So that's it for today, beta. This is the last lecture of grade 2. Now we'll meet in grade 3, inshallah. Till that time, keep learning, do very well, practice of everything so that you can do the fantastic word in your final exam. Okay, so I'm looking forward to see you with wonderful grades in grade 3, inshallah. Till that time, keep learning, keep practicing, take very good care of yourself. Thank you, and Allah Hafiz.